my balls keep telling me to let me just let me
We're going to be covering the 8 Thoughts stuff, Blue, which we just had some sort of inside breaking news. We're going to go over the Onision video I put out earlier that it just seemed to go over a lot of people's heads. We're just going to clarify it. And then this is probably going to go OT. This guy, Blue, and I have announced this before, so because I didn't want to get more attention, is completely off his rocker. And I'm announcing this for the first time. He actually called my sister-in-law, my brother, and harassed my old man too, if you can believe that. But my old man didn't know what the was going on, so he hung up. From what I understand, Drifter had every right to call the police on him, and the fact that this excuse of going over to Drifter's house with a gun. Let's have a peace. You know, like, he doesn't owe you any kind of sit down for some peace resolution. You're the one that's breaking the law and harassing him anyway. Look, you know, it's true that 8 Thoughts can't make a grown man do anything, but you know what? You don't have to stream him doing horrible. Got it? You know, I mean, and the idea that he went to this guy's house with a gun, which I don't think 8 Thoughts knew until the cop pulled him over. We'll go over the clips. And he just kind of laughed it off, said don't do it, and filmed it anyway. His police records, apparently he has been arrested now. I guess they detained him they decided to arrest him. He's on $5,000 bond, from what I can see so far, from what the evidence we have so far, and he looks exactly like you would expect him to look. Funny side note to this, when he was harassing my sister-in-law, who's quite an attractive woman, he said something about him not being able to get a girlfriend, and he hung up and never called again.
I gotta also inform you, I do have a gun in my center console, but what?
Is it registered to you?
Well, you don't have to register a gun in the.
I'm just asking you a question.
Yeah, not registered.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look.
Apparently, you do not have to register a gun and have it in your car in the state of Texas, which is mind-blowing to me. But he's going over to Drifter's house, and we know that 8 Thoughts has had a long history with Drifter. You know, I don't care that he busts Drifter's balls, but, you know, highlighting this maniac, who harassed my family, by the way. This is really bad judgment. And this is the creme de la creme. I don't think the gun was loaded from what I can see. I don't know if he removed the magazine ahead of time. There doesn't appear to be a magazine. I don't know how relevant that is.
Even if it's not loaded, the magazine could be 2 feet away from
Yeah, that's another thing.
Or there could be a
he's pushing, I think, on the release.
You're talking about Texas, though. You don't even have to have it registered.
This is going big. I mean, Augie's going to pick it up. I'm going to pick it up. Tiff's going to pick it up. The Legion, so to speak, is trying to be a little better than Keemstar. You know, we're trying not to protect friends. It's one of the things we always hated that Keemstar did. Protecting Rice come during, you know, his content cop. Now, what's his argument now? Like, I saw him, he posted something in...
It sounds like negotiating with terrorists. It's like, you gotta understand that, like, Blue just wanted to get into, like, a voice chat and, like, hash this whole thing out.
This guy's crazy. He's not entitled to it. He sent a fucking
hooker to Drifter's house. No one wants to get in that conversation. It's totally justifiable that Drifter doesn't want to talk to this weird teenager.
Back, I'm not responsible for another grown man's action. Absolutely. But you streamed it. This is not like if 8 Thoughts would have put the Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan to interview him, I would defend that. And why are you platforming him? That's bull. We're not platforming like political speech or a wild opinion. We're platforming somebody that's potentially going to do a crime, and maybe a violent crime. He told this dude multiple times to stop trolling. That's true at all. Told him not to go. I am fully admit right now, it was funny as hell to me, and he got arrested and is watching it all unfold.
Dude, listen. When you're on like Kiwi Farms and you're like promoting Kiwi Farms every video, and you're like, Kiwi Farms is fantastic, and you start attracting some of the people who regular the forums, suddenly people that you talk about are just going to start getting doxxed. If you hang out with Zoom all the time and you put Zoom on all your streams and he gets all these good wins on the people you're talking about, and you get into a fight with him, suddenly your car is going to get covered and alcohol is going to start showing up to your house. Suddenly you're swatting risk. It's just what happens. Like when you run into these degenerates like Blue, it just you're cultivating an audience. You're now it's okay to be around those degenerates, and it's okay to do the things those degenerates say.
You're begging for it. He didn't go to someone's house with a gun. He was in town buying a car. It's Texas. Everyone has. It's not illegal, but it's strange and creepy.
I didn't see that the charges were dropped. That's new to me.
All right, we got the charges were dropped. Cyberbullying. What kind of charge is that?
I'm going by what 8 Thoughts said.
He was streaming the incident, and I just piggybacked the stream. I told him not to do it. But if he was, let's see it.
Dude, again, like, there's one thing that you have to criticize Ape Thoughts for, and it's putting Drifter's house on his live stream. Again, no matter what the excuse is, no matter getting carried away or not, he put, like, Drifter's front door on his live stream, which is the same thing they criticize Jake Paul for, which is the same thing they criticize all these other fucking people for. He hosted a live stream, looked dead at Drifter's house, and went, "Oh my god, that's Drifter's house." And I think there's a very easy criticism to make right there. Yeah, the Drifter tweet is deleted, and the video is deleted.
Yeah, the Drifter tweet was something along the line, like, he's had plenty of opportunities to settle this. Drifter
scroll down. Yeah, you had a.
It's still there.
It's still there.
It's still there. The banner.
Yeah, his banner.
Don't
just
show
keep going. Just don't show his banner.
Yeah,
don't show
his banner.
What do you mean? Whose banner?
8 Thoughts. 8 Thoughts has a Linus tit as his banner.
Oh,
and it was on the screen.
Did I go through it already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Should we drop? I'm getting some people saying, "Tommy, this isn't new. It's not new."
No.
All right.
Those people are brain.
You weren't paying attention. We know the pictures aren't new. I would imagine that if Kai had sent them to her when she was a minor, this would more than likely be a criminal offense. All right. So the evidence that you guys don't think that you seem to need is, we need the fact that Kai sent these pictures, which would have not been verified, to Sarah as a minor. We are aware that these pictures are old. We are aware they're floating around on Instagram. But this Aliyah or Aaliyah or the girl that died in a plane crash after playing the Queen of the Damned, whatever her name is, here's what she writes. Sarah found proof of Kai sending her photos while she was underage. What else can they deny? The fact that it has no timestamps, and the fact that we know that Sarah had access to Kai's profile on a computer that was sent to her. You know, the smoking gun? None of these pictures, none of these 2 pictures have timestamps.
Here's the issue. What you're looking at here right now is the turning point of the investigation. This is where it goes one of 2 ways. One way is these images are 100% real. This is the first tangible evidence they have on Kai, and it's something that could actually work here towards the investigation. We're moving somewhere. Or these are doctored, they're fake, and the investigation is over. Nobody's going to listen to you anymore. These 2 screenshots, there are 4 pictures on screen. One of them's a half. I'm not going to count that one. 2 of them do not appear in a reverse image search. So that's good for Sarah and
the anti-Os.
I can't even say the anti-Os. I said it. The problem is I can recreate this image that you're seeing right here in probably 5 minutes by texting myself or texting somebody else and changing my contact name. The fact of the matter is, without a timestamp and scrolling evidence to show when it was,
it's got to scroll.
You got to scroll these days. I mean, we have no idea if these were made an hour ago. Well, obviously not an hour ago, but an hour before they were posted, or if they came from when they actually were.
It's simple.
Again,
Nick,
that should be easy,
they
right?
Need
if they can
stamps.
scroll back, they can get that timestamp from us. What Ayala needs to do is post a timestamp, and we can put this whole conversation to bed. I asked her very nicely for it. I've reached out to multiple YouTubers to try to get in contact with them. It would really put this whole thing to bed.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna wait on it. But right now, this is nothing.
And like John said to us, he looked at it. They do not look altered in any way. But he needs to know when they were sent, because first of all, Sarah could have been over 18, or somebody with access to Kai's account.
Right. They have an Instagram thing that lines up that this was about 3 months before Sarah turned 18.
Okay, 17 years old.
But
that's no good.
The problem is whether the text messages are real. If you can't show a timestamp, I'm inclined to believe she made them last night. Mm. All you need is an iPhone 8, and you can text yourself by changing the contact name. I mean, you could make that screenshot in 30 seconds. I made a fake one last night. It's not hard.
Or you could do something really simple. Take Sarah's phone, get another camera, scroll, and that's it. You're done.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
If you can find those messages to screenshot last night, you can pull your phone back out, find them again, scroll, and show the evidence.
So you never witnessed him doing anything illegal, is what you're saying?
Well, your name is naturally going to bring in a bunch of views.
I might have to upload itself. Ladies and gentlemen, Colossal is crazy.
What up, boys?
What the was that?
I appreciate you, Colossal. I appreciate
I know you did the best you could.
Yeah, it was tough.
Super Ugandan, you're on the air with Colossal's Crazy, Nick DiOrio, myself, and the famous Vault. The floor is yours. Hope you like that. If you want to see the full episode, click in the left box.